What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Octane Red 392. As you can see, that blue Daytona over there, that's one of the videos I just recently posted about with this rear diffuser. So that's a nice quick little video. Hope it was very informative to you guys, so you can see how to put on a rear diffuser. Also, that link is pretty good and an awesome price, as you saw. If you didn't see, go check out that video. Go click on that link. If you haven't got a rear diffuser for your Charger yet, that's the best place to get them. Unless you want one with a light on it, like mine. That's it's on eBay. I just forget where I got it from. Matter of fact, I'll put it in the description of this video. I'll go check it right quick and I'll add it to the end of this video, or in the description. Sorry about that. But for this video, we're getting into is how to replace tire letters. So my buddy's awesome Dodge Daytona as well. I don't know, something about Daytona's around. There's another one over there somewhere. Somebody owned that one. But with his, he's having some issues with some of the tire letters. Tire Letters is an awesome company. They actually sent them out some replacements. I'm gonna go through showing you guys how to replace them the proper way. So as you can see, like right here, it's starting to flip back some. So we're gonna clean this up real good, show you guys step-by-step process on how to take this off, clean off the glue behind it, reapply the new one, and we're also gonna detail this car as well. So that's gonna be a quick speeded up portion of the video where I detail this car, and now we're gonna get into it with the detail. So here we go. Alright guys, so now that we've cleaned the car, we detailed it, we're gonna go get into the actual replacement of the tire letters now. Tire letters sent my buddy his replacement stickers. You see this is the O. This is the O and the N for right here. I'll give you a close-up to show you that these are peeling a little bit. These are the replacements they actually sent two, I guess in case of a mishap with the first set. You're gonna need acetone, more of the Tyler's glue. You're gonna need more of the Tyler glue, sandpaper, 100 grit, 120 and 180. Just need to surface out. Once you sand it down the area, you're gonna use the acetone to clean the area. After that, you're gonna want to put the glue on the tire sticker replacement evenly. We even got some brushes. These are gonna be one-time use because it's gonna be going on the glue. It's just another way to spread it. You can spread it with the tip of the glue as well. Also a little fun, I think this is what this is. So the top of the tire letters glue is a little red dot. You see the little red dot? So you see the glue bottle, right? The red dot right here, this is used to press on the letters once you put the glue on. So because with white letters, it'll get dirty quick. So if your hands have any type of dirt on them, it gets on the letters. So when you put on a fresh set of letters, you don't mess them up. Don't use gloves, because if the glue gets contact with the glove, even for a second, it will stick to the glove. The glove will rip off, and then you're gonna try to have to get that off as well. So when you're putting on your final step, before you actually peel off the top layer of the protective coating of the tire to expose it, just press on it with the tip of the glue bottle. So that way you press it on, get it on there without getting them dirty. So we're gonna start by removing these. And this is the part that sucks, because there's some part of the glue still stuck pretty well. It's going to be on there pretty good. You just peel it off. Trying not to damage the tire, if at all. I do this with my hands. I don't recommend using any type of tools just because you don't want to damage your tire, which is the more important piece to this. All right, so now that that is off, bring it closer for you. Brighten it up a little bit. So as you can see, there's still some glue residue on there. So now what we're gonna do is use the sandpaper to sand that off. We're gonna go with the 100 grit first. Glue is gone. It's time to clean it up now. Put some on a rag. Just clean that area up on the tire, like so. You're gonna probably do this process similar to how you apply new tire leathers, where you go over the area multiple times, rubbing in there, getting a lot of that oil and dirt off. That's one reason you want to clean the car as well. Well, you might as well clean it. You already are replacing stuff on it, especially on the tire area where there's a lot of dirt and grime buildup. If your surface is not 1000% clean, more than likely your tire leathers will come off one way or another. That's why I also recommend doing this with new tires. With new tires, that's as clean as they're gonna get, and it's just better. It's kind of like starting off with a clean sheet of paper and you're taking notes on day one of a new class. Whereas if you start off with a piece of paper you've been writing notes on already and you flip it over, yeah, you could probably use those notes, but stuff from the other side will come through and eventually you have to use a new sheet of paper. And yeah, so you're gonna want to start with new tires if you can. If you're gonna clean the area multiple times with acetone is if you were putting on a tire letter for the first time, even though it's been covered up previously when it was clean, you gotta assume it just got just as dirty, if not more dirt in this area. So the good thing is it's only one little small section you have to keep cleaning over. See how it's still pulling some dirt? So I'm gonna do this one more time. And we're gonna let it dry for a minute. You see it's getting cleaner. All right, so now we're gonna let that dry. So remember I was telling you guys, once we put the tire letter on, there's this protective coating here. There's one more behind this. So if you peel this off, there's gonna be one more layer, like a thinner layer of plastic between the number or the letter and your fingers. So I'm not sure if you're supposed to keep that on there or not, but as you can see, there is a layer. Like there's a layer on this right now. It's really smooth. The tire letters itself are kind of tacky, actually. Like they're not as smooth, so they don't repel dirt as great. That's why, especially with the white tire letters, you want to use things like the top of this or the glue bottle to help apply the tire letters when they're on the tires. So like I said, the top of this is pretty smooth, and you're able to press on this without putting your dirty fingers on it, just because these things will show up any slight amount of dirt. I also like roughing this up a little bit on the back. I'll do it with the 180 just to give the glue a better surface to adhere to. And this is with a clean piece of sandpaper. Just something like that, just something to scar up a little bit. And now, I want to place that down for a second. I'm gonna open up this pack of brushes, and we're going to apply the glue as even as possible and as thick as possible without creating a mess. So I'm gonna put it on here, as you can see. Like so. It's on. Now we're going to brush it so it's evenly around the tire letter itself. And this will ensure the entire letter has adhesive on it, so there won't be any weak points on the letter to take away the integrity of the adhesive, the rubber cement that we have here. Just trying to be careful not to have it go off the letter so much to where it actually causes the plastic to stick. We don't want that. It'll be a sloppy looking tire letter. All right, so now, as you can see, that is on there pretty good. So now we got that on there pretty good. We're going to apply it to the tire. Sorry, it's starting to stick too, so let's hurry up. Right there. So I still have the plastic on, that's why I'm using my fingers. And my fingers are very dirty right now, so I'm using that just to get the even pressure on there. And that's it, guys. Just apply even pressure across, keep applying it, and we'll see. All right, so like I said, with the glue bottle, you can like use this as a almost as a roller to press down on the tire letter while the glue is still adhering, letting the glue do its job. You just like pressing down on it. The red ball, okay, there we go. So that red dot right there, it makes it easy to press down without damaging the letters, but you can press down on the letters and give them one last push from the glue, hoping that it helps with the adhesion of the glue to the tire. So now we're going to pull that off. Yeah. Tire letters, I wonder if you guys meant to put that extra thin layer on there so the tires would stay cleaner longer, the tire letters. Because I'm looking at it right now, you can't tell on the camera, but the clear plastic is, that last little thin layer is still on there. And I'm just curious to see if they were to be made to stay on there to keep the tires looking cleaner for a little bit longer time. I'm pretty sure once you wash it once, this will start to peel and it'll come off. Not the tire letter itself, just the protective layer above it. So I'm gonna leave it on. I'm gonna see if my buddy notices it or not. Of course, when he watches the video, he's gonna notice, but hey. All right, so this one is done. Also, right here on this A, I'm tempted to put some glue behind this, and I can't really get behind it and put any acetone down to clean the area, but I'm gonna put a little drop behind it with the glue, and we're gonna see if, well, not if, this helps. This is another reason why you can use this. You see how I have the glue back there? And with the bottle, I'm not going to get the letter dirty. Put glue behind it, push it down with this, and then you can go check any other spots that look like they may be weak. These other ones I did, they're holding on pretty good. Now we're gonna go to the front tire because he had specific letters that were getting replaced. The other ones were fine, as you can see. Now we're gonna move to the front. We're gonna do the same process. We're gonna remove the old tire letter portion. We're going to sand the area down, get all the old glue off. Then we're gonna use acetone and a rag multiple sections of the rag with an acetone to go across the area we're going to be replacing, cleaning it, making sure it's as clean as possible to put the new piece down, and we'll be done with this video. Don't forget to check these guys out at tireletters.com. They have an assortment of tire letters and fonts, colors as well. Also, if you don't want to go as far as the permanent tire letters, they also have temporary tire letters you can apply on your tires, as well as tire pins. Me myself, I haven't tried any of it personally, just because right now, if you've been on my YouTube channel, you know that I'm doing a fairly long update portion of Dura Technology Tire Shine, and with that, it's a tire, it's almost like a tire ceramic coating in a sense, to where you put it on your tires for a long lasting shine. You can reapply it and it just culminates. It doesn't brown, if you know what that is. You guys have tried other long lasting tire shines, they tend to brown over time. This one has not so far. I currently have like 3 to 6 more months of it, or until my tires wore out. Which at that time, I probably look into getting some tire letters and doing my own set of tire stickers. You guys do me a favor, and in the comment section, drop down some ideas that you've done for your tire letters, and it'll give some inspiration to come up with something cool to put on my tires. I thought of doing this exact same thing with a different color and a different font. I like this design. It fills the tire up. I like that they gave you the fillers here. These are so separate. This section is usually just the word you get up top and down bottom, but these are separate. So I'm thinking of doing something like this for the new set of tires. Like I said, I recommend doing these on new sets of tires, not old sets. Like, that's why I didn't put it on mine. That's why I opted to do the review, the tire dressing, for the duration, the remainder of my tires I have on my car currently, which are, of course, the Pirelli P0s. Those are the factory tires that came on the car. Also, if you've seen my older video, I got a killer deal on those for 444 bucks for a whole set of them. So I couldn't pass that up, so I put those on my car. Now we're gonna go to the front and replace that. First thing you start off with, as you've seen over there, is you pull it off. And you gotta get all that glue off of there. It's a lot. It's literally coming off a little bit while I'm doing this, but all right. We got all of our equipment here, all the things we need to be successful. So you got your 180, your 120, your 100. I'm gonna start with the 100. Smooth it out with the paintbrush. So we get a nice even adhesion of the glue from the tire letter to the tire. And as I suspected, the other part of the glue is already set into the bristles, so we still use the brush, but if you were holding this brush, you could feel what I'm talking about. It's not, yeah. Just a gift and a curse with the rubber cement. It clears solid hard, like rock hard, but you gotta move quick with it. So this process works. You can see it glues on there, that nice glossy look. Now we're gonna peel that off. Oh wow. So if you go from the reverse with it, it comes off completely. So that little protective layer I was talking about literally came off a little bit. So we're going to place this right about there. All right, sorry about that, guys. Had to change out the memory card. All right, so we are done with the replacement. As you can see, it's this one right here. And using the glue bottle again, like I said. Since I found this out, it's just pretty cool. I totally get how every piece in the kit that they send you for tile letters is useful. So this part, just want to press down on this, make sure all the glue is getting pressed onto the tire and not creating any air bubbles in the letters. Pressing. All right. Yep. Let that sit overnight. You don't have to. You just left me in his car. Of course, detailed. All right, guys. That was the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Later.
Later. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, here's some more videos you can check out. Before you do that though, hit the subscribe button and also the notification bell so this way you're notified when we post out awesome new content. Go Jags!